Why did Israel so miserably fail October the 7th? Listen to something that is phenomenal. It is a game changer in how we need to think of things.
We failed because we assumed that the Palestinians come from the same value universe we come from. I have heard the most important, I will not name names, but practically everybody making the decisions. The following. Yes, you're right, ideologically they want to slaughter each and every one of us, but don't you realize people essentially want a good life? So we give them oil and water and medications, and even when they fire rockets at us, we supply them with food and medications, and we hospitalize their people in our hospitals so that they can get treatment of cancer that they don't have developed enough in the Gaza Strip and so on. And our people come to the border so that they can drive them to hospitals so that they feel comfortable. And 18,000 of their people work in Israel every day. And we give them money and allow Qatari money to come. So their life becomes better and better. So why should they attack us? And I said, because their life becomes better and better. Okay? You don't understand. They come from a different value universe than you. The second Intifada, when they tried to butcher every Jew in Tel Aviv, not along the Gaza Strip, but in Tel Aviv, came when their economic situation was the best, their chances to get a state was the best, when the situation improved dramatically and there was a way chartered for them to improve much better, then it erupted, okay, in the year 2000. Then it erupted.
Why then?
Because they want to destroy us. Because they feel that they have the right to destroy us. Because this is the only thing they were brought up with, okay, from early childhood, for more than 100 years, one generation after the other, and still do. And still do. So I'm not surprised. And by the way, I don't want to cure them. I don't want to change them. I just want to be strong enough to prevent them physically from killing me. And every time they will have something that can kill me, I will destroy it because they have it. Because when they have it, they will use it to destroy me. And people that weaponize their condoms will also weaponize their missiles. Okay? That's what they do. I mean, look at the Gaza Strip. People speak about the poverty in the Gaza Strip. The standard of living in the Gaza Strip before October 7th was about 2 to 3 times higher than in Cairo. They had more hours of electricity than in Beirut. Okay? I don't know if Google Maps still has the what they had before October 7th on, but try to just go in the streets with Google Maps before October 7th. Okay? And to see the resorts in Gaza and to see there is also poverty in Gaza, among other things, because they have never built anything except something to kill Jews. It is a different cultural universe. Let me give you an example, perhaps that will demonstrate it. Most people in Gaza were unemployed, sitting on the beach, smoking Marlboro. Okay? Now, their children are playing in raw sewage. For generations. The people sitting on the beach doing nothing, the majority of Gazans. Could they dig a sewage tunnel in Gaza? Have the Gazans heard about the art of digging tunnels? Could they have the best tunnels in the world? Tourists would come to Gaza to view the sewage tunnels. It would take them a day, okay, for all these people sitting on the beach doing nothing, okay? Now, it will not stop them killing Jews. They can still, the same day, some people can kill Jews, others can dig a tunnel. Why haven't they done it? Why don't they care that their children play in the sewage? Do they have money? Yes, more than you can imagine. Billions of dollars who going from the United States, from Europe, from Muslims all over the world, from Qatar. What have they used every penny of this money for? Weapons and tunnels and whatever can kill Jews. Okay? Why don't they dig these sewage system? Because they come from a different universe in terms of their values than we do. They're not a version of us. We are being told that everybody is a version of us. Now, most people who listen to you don't even know who Pol Pot was, okay? But is Pol Pot coming and his people, are they coming from the same moral and cultural universe that we're coming from? No. Do you have to recognize it? Yes. But if you want to cheat yourself, which is the favorite sport, the more educated you are, the more you engage in this sport.
Of fooling yourself. It's amazing. Yeah, the more educated you are. Unless you're educated in Jewish teachings and Torah, that would be a different story. Wow. We assume that they have the same values, that they want a good life. No. And therefore, we just figure, let's give them a good life. Even when they're throwing rockets to us, we come and bring them to they can't deal with cancer. So we'll take care of their children who have cancer. After all, we're compassionate people. So we come to the borders, we'll take their children and bring them into our hospitals. Wow. Imagine. We allow 18,000 of them come to work. And of course, they came to work and they gave over all the information in the kibbutzes of where all their armament was, where the people were, so that they had the immediate quick access. They knew more because the people that worked for them in the kibbutzim that came from Gaza, Hamas, they knew more about what goes on in the kibbutzim than the IDF, Israel Defense Force. They knew more information. That's how much they were tipped off by the people. They're getting a lifestyle that is 2 to 3 times better than someone who lives in Cairo. But that doesn't matter to them. They just want to destroy us. That's how they're brought up. That's their value system. And until that changes, not much is going to change. The only thing that's necessary is for Israel to arm itself to be very, very strong and to be a great deterrent and to destroy and obliterate any opportunity that they have to do any harm. So let's not make a mistake and think that they cut from the same cloth that Western culture is. They're not. And every opportunity that they could move forward, they're not interested in that. They just want to destroy us. And it's not just, to be very clear, those who are the militant Hamas murderers and butchers and monsters. It's the commoner in Gaza, because the commoner has had this education so long that that's all they know is life is about destroying, obliterating the Jew and Israel. And we have to face the facts. We have to become strong. So in spite of all of this, I just want to say, from a Jewish perspective, we still believe that everybody's created in the image of God. And that doesn't mean that they don't lose their right to life when they want to harm another, and their whole goal is to kill a Jew. So they've lost their right. But even though they've lost the right, they can regain it by returning to the true image of God that they were created in, and lay down their arms and be good people, which means changing their values. I don't expect that that's going to happen so quickly because it's so embedded and so deep and within them. But I do believe it's there. And I do believe that ultimately they will change. It's not going to happen overnight. And right now, our duty is just to destroy the evil and protect the innocent lives of the people that live in Israel. But ultimately, I do believe that yes, those true evil ones, they'll be destroyed. But others, they will learn. They will, because this is not a true value system. This is something superimposed over the fact that they're created in the image of God. And when that image of God will be revealed within them, they'll return to good. But in the meantime, we've got to uproot the evil.